High five.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Rich's Top 5.
All right, here we go. Here's my top 5 favorite first-round picks of the 2025 draft, and it starts with the moment that the Packers fans have been waiting for a quarter century. They got a first-round wide receiver. We talked about it with Brian Gutekunst here.
Yep.
We talked about it with Matthew Golden when he was here after Brian Gutekunst, and the two of them hugged it out when they swapped positions here on the Rich Eisen Show set on Wednesday. And I said to Matthew Golden, it looks like it's not the first time you met Gutekunst. He's like, no, it wasn't. And guess what? Brian Gutekunst put Matthew Golden's name on a card, and Mark Murphy, the president of the Green Bay Packers, announced the pick in front of 200,000 fans, most of them Packers fans, with Lambeau Field behind him. And it was an awesome moment when he's like, for the first time in 23 years, and the fans went nuts. And Golden comes out.
Yep.
And, you know, gold is part of their color scheme, and Golden is the name of the guy. I mean, come on.
Pretty cool.
It checked every
awesome.
box.
Yeah, really
I
awesome.
loved it. That's number 5 on the list. Number 4, how many times have we talked about the Atlanta Falcons at a draft saying, boy, they need a pass rush?
All of them?
I mean, it really, you just changed the year of the draft. It's the same thing every year.
No, we thought it was going to happen last year.
And how many times did Mike Mayock come on this show leading up to the draft saying, hey, I've got a bigger grade on Jaylen Walker than I do Abdul Carter? And guess who fell right to the Falcons?
Oh, perfect. Sarah's so happy.
Jaylen Walker from Georgia is an Atlanta Falcon. I mean, this is a box checker in every way, too.
Dream come true.
My goodness, and they trade back into the first round for James Pierce Jr. out of Tennessee. So they just said, we're done talking about needing edge rushers in the draft. We're going to go twice.
Yep.
And they used the first-round pick in next year's draft to go do it, which is a little iffy. I understand. That's why I'm going with Jaylen Walker here, number 4 overall.
Like it.
Number 3, the Chargers used every last second of their draft time because apparently they were talking trade about moving out. But they stuck and they picked and they got Omarion Hampton out of North Carolina. And this is a Jim Harbaugh-style runner.
Great.
They're going to add him
Love this pick.
to Najee Harris. I mean, that's the Chargers running back room for year 2 of Jim Harbaugh. Najee Harris and Omarion Hampton, 22nd overall. So you just trade in your Carolina blue for powder blue and show us your lightning bolt and run the football. I think it's great behind that offensive line that Jim loves so much. Number 2 on the list. Sorry, TJ, I thought you were going to get him. I was texting you. I'm like, this is Tyler Warren to the Cowboys. He's just dropping right to the Cowboys. And then the Indianapolis Colts, who everybody had getting Colston Loveland because everybody thought Tyler Warren were off the board. They got Tyler Warren. Tyler Warren, who won the Big Ten Tight End of the Year award, partially named for Dallas Clark.
First thing I thought when the pick came in.
And they were the same number. And he's now an Indianapolis Colt. I mean, the Colts just stuck around and let Tyler Warren fall to him?
It beats like that sometimes, right?
That's unbelievable. But number 1's a no-brainer. I mean, we in the same way that I say the team that was drafted him just needs to throw out overthinking and don't overthink it and just play Travis Hunter every snap. And the Jacksonville Jaguars saying, we'll move up 3 spots. We will give up a second-round draft choice this year and a first next year. And by the way, the 4th-round pick that the Jaguars traded to Cleveland, they got one back that was in a better position than the one they traded to Cleveland. And they got a 6th. Holy cow, man.
Yeah.
You got the unicorn of the draft, and you're basically saying, hey, Brian Thomas Jr., that's Travis Hunter for you, Trevor Lawrence. And then the defensive front is going to get home sooner because Travis Hunter's going to hold down the back end.
Yep. Have it locked down.
That's my favorite first-round pick, period, man. He's the first cornerback to be selected 2nd overall in the modern-day draft, and he's the first wide receiver to be chosen 2nd overall since Calvin Johnson. And we just heard the one more, so we'll give you the one more.
One more.
How does Howie Roseman do it?
That's what I want to know. Right?
Obi-Wan Roseman just says to everybody else, those aren't the draft picks you're looking for. As a matter of fact, we're going to have one of the best SEC front 7 guys just drop to us. Oh, everyone was saying that the Eagles were trying to get Jihad Campbell way sooner than the way they did, which is to call up the Kansas City Chiefs and say, we'll flip you a 5 to move up 1 spot and take Jihad Campbell. Come on, man. Out of Alabama, he's going to the Philadelphia Eagles, and they hand him to a Super Bowl champion defensive squad and say, hey, Vic Fangio, figure out Jihad Campbell. He's like, I've got that figured out already.
Go get him, coach.
It happened again. It happened again.
He can't keep getting away with this.
Well, he can, and he did, and it happened. And Jihad Campbell's my final choice of my favorite first-round pick here on The Rich Eisen Show.
Catch The Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.